Hey everybody. Hey, it's Joe Crane. I'm actually right here. And see if you can guess where I'm at. I'll tell you when I'm done here. But just wanted to do a quick shout out to American Corporate Partners, their mentoring program. If you're a veteran and you're looking for a mentor, ACP, American Corporate Partners, is definitely the way to go. It's a free program for the mentors and the veterans. I actually have a mentor. I've had one for about 3 or 4 months now. Her name's Susan from MasterCard, and it's been great. I've talked to her a lot about entrepreneurship and the Veteran on the Move podcast. And even though she's not a podcaster herself or involved in that online space, she's got a wealth of corporate knowledge and a lot of insight. And if nothing else, it's somebody to bounce ideas off of and talk to about whatever business struggle you may be going through right now in entrepreneurship or small business ownership. So if you're a veteran, which hopefully you're listening to the Veteran on the Move podcast, and it's called American Corporate Partners. Once again, if you look them up, you Google American Corporate Partners Mentoring Program, it's something like acp-usa.org, I believe. Hey, how you doing? So mentoring is a great way. I've never actually had a formal mentor to actually work through issues and stuff. Obviously, spending 24 years in the Marine Corps, I had a lot of great people to learn from. I had a lot of great examples and a lot of bad examples of leadership and everything else over those years. And so hey, my name is Joe Crane. I'm a host of Veteran on the Move podcast, and I'm talking about the value of having a mentor in your life and your business life. So I'm up here in kind of an obscure place. If you picked me off the map, you probably figure out where I'm at. But if you're not sure where this is at, let me show a little bit of the background there. I'll tell you here when I'm done where I'm at. But I'm actually on a layover with my airline job. So I'm down here by this river where these falls are. This is only my second Periscope, and earlier today I had a long conversation with my mentor Susan from MasterCard. So I just want to put a shout out to the ACP mentoring program. And if you're a veteran or if you're still in the military, ACP, American Corporate Partners, is a free mentoring program for veterans. And I've had my mentor, Susan, for about 3 months now. It's been great. She's had a lot of great things to say, a lot of good advice. And it's my first experience with I work with transitioning service members. It's great. So if it ever comes up and you're working with somebody, you might want to mention American Corporate Partners mentoring program, because that's essentially what I'm talking about on this Periscope. So not only am I talking about mentorship in general, but I've had some really great experiences with the American Corporate Partners program, which is why I'm kind of giving them this shout out. And American Corporate Partners, that's right. And if you Google them, their website name is something kind of funky, like acp-usa.org, I believe. But if you Google American Corporate Partners Mentoring, it'll pop up. And it's a very well-run program because they'll pair you up with a mentor. It's kind of like eHarmony for mentors and mentees. And so you put in all your criteria, who you are and what you're looking for help with, and you put in criteria about, okay, I must have a woman, or I must have a man, or I don't care. All those preferences, kind of like you do with eHarmony or something. And they pair you up with a mentor, and the mentors are all corporate executives from corporate America, and they're doing this on a volunteer basis. And the program is very well run. The mentors are heavily screened, and so are the people applying for the mentorships. They make sure you take it seriously. I get an email at least once a month or a phone call from some of the folks that manage the program. It is a 501c3 program, and they get funding from lots of different corporations in America. And one thing, not only am I impressed with my mentor, but I'm also very impressed with how well the program is managed and run. I mean, they have full-time staff that are running these programs and bringing new mentors in and new mentees in, and they're matching everybody up. And they'll follow up with you when you first sign up for the program a few weeks later to make sure that you're actually putting your mentorship to use and making sure everything's working right. And then, in some people's case, if it's not going well, you can go back to them and get a different kind of mentor if that's what you really want to do. So in my case, I've had nothing but a great experience so far. And I learned about American Corporate Partners on my podcast. I was interviewing a couple different folks that I've interviewed on the Veteran on the Move podcast have mentioned American Corporate Partners, and they've had mentors in their life and in their career. And yeah, you can hear the train behind me. Anyways, that's what the fall's standing behind me. So I've been hearing about this great program with American Corporate Partners and the mentoring program. So I finally decided to sign up, and it's been a few. So I just wanted to, since I was here on my layover, I've never been here before. So I'm actually in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The river behind me is the Big Sioux River, and Sioux Falls is obviously named because of the falls that I'm standing on right now. It's nothing like Niagara Falls, but for the Midwest, pretty significant water flow and everything. So kind of cool. There's a electrical generating plant. It's opened up in 1908. Right over there. Battery's getting low. So that building right there behind me was a hydroelectric plant that opened in 1908. I don't think it's working anymore, but it's a museum. So anyways, I thought it was a cool location to do a shout out on Periscope, and give a shout out to American Corporate Partners and the mentoring program in general. So I'm going to sign off. Unless anybody's listening and has any quick questions, I will sign off and post this on the Veteran on the Move YouTube channel. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'm out.